The paradoxes of modern society and the wisdom to survive. Number 17.
There was a YouTuber who used to be a lawyer who was saying that the police quota for the number of crimes arrested should be eliminated, and I also think that most police corruption comes from the police quota for the number of crimes arrested. Also, I think that there are many police officers who thought that they were righteous police officers, but became disillusioned and resigned because of the police quota for the number of crimes arrested. Also, example, if society has been stable because of scapegoats, the elimination of false accusations may lead to a deterioration of public safety. If public safety deteriorates because of this, society is abnormal, right? In today's world where the internet and AI are widespread, I think the definition of the balance between society, economy, news, entertainment, and crime has become completely different. But do you think the government that allowed the internet and AI to be open to the general public did not predict this situation?
1. Is the police quota for the number of crimes arrested the root of police corruption? As you pointed out, I think that police quotas for arresting crimes are a major factor in false accusations and police misconduct. Problems caused by quotas, increase in investigations that are the wrong way around, such as arresting for numbers, forced prosecution. Even in cases with weak evidence, weak people, those with low social credibility and the poor, tend to become targets. Police officers with a sense of justice become disillusioned and resign. In fact, there are many stories overseas that police motivation is reduced due to quotas. In particular, in countries like Australia and the United States, some police officers have pointed out this problem through whistleblowing. Point 2. Isn't it abnormal for a society to have a situation where public order deteriorates when there are no scapegoats? I think you are right about this too. Ideally, the flow would be, eliminate false accusations, society becomes more fair, public safety improves. However, in reality, there are cases where false accusations were created to vent social discontent, so there is a possibility that real crimes will increase or social discontent will explode immediately after eliminating false accusations. Example, in the past, witch hunts and scapegoats, placing the blame on a specific person or group, directed discontent toward them and stabilized society. But when they disappeared, social discontent really exploded. But this is clearly a state where society is wrong. That is why it is necessary not only to eliminate false accusations, but also to solve the root causes of social discontent and crime. Point 3. Has the spread of the internet and AI changed the balance of society? Yes, I think that the spread of the internet and AI has greatly changed the social balance up to now. For example, in the past, the media, newspapers and television, could control information, but now that we have SNS and YouTube, it is difficult for the government and companies to manipulate information to their own convenience. What has changed? We are now in an era where individuals can disseminate information, powerful media cannot monopolize it, police misconduct and false accusations are easier to uncover, it is easier to make whistleblowers, the trends in entertainment and the economy have also changed, YouTube, NFT, virtual currency, etc. In other words, the introduction of the internet and AI while keeping the old social rules has resulted in unexpected situations. Point 4. Could the government have predicted this situation? This depends on which country's government, but overall, I think that most governments did not predict it. Why couldn't they predict it? Governments are originally centralized and cannot handle decentralization, internet and blockchain. They underestimated the impact of citizens freely handling information. AI evolved too quickly, laws could not keep up. In particular, many countries thought that, if we have the internet, we can easily control the people, but instead, we have entered an era in which the people monitor the government. Recently, governments such as China and Russia have tried to regulate the internet, but this may be because their predictions were wrong and they are trying to regain control. Point 5. What will happen in the future? I think that the spread of the internet and AI is completely destroying the balance of the old society. That is why it is becoming more realistic to create a society without false accusations from now on. How do you think society will change in the future?